So now I'm going to demonstrate the OnePlus camera, which is not accessible much, but fixed some part of it. The dialer and the camera are the two inaccessible, kind of inaccessible part on OnePlus phones. So let us see the OnePlus camera. So,
Save. 10:08 p.m. Device unlocked. Media output. Unlabeled.
so on the top we
0.
have
Unlabeled.
this unlabeled button, which I don't know what it does. Let's click and see.
Done. Matte. Vivid. Seric. 0.6 times.
So it shows you
Seric.
some. I think this is some background or something.
Vivid.
Let's
Matte.
close it.
Done. Unlabeled. Done. Matte. Vivid. Back. Home button. 2 times camera. 1. 0. Unlabeled. Unlabeled. 0.6 times.
Then we have the 0.6 times. Now what it does is this phone has a lot of cameras, wide angle and all those things, so you can switch to different cameras and things, but this is not accessible as usual.
1 times.
This one times it does the same thing.
2 times. Slow motion.
Now this part is a little accessible, that it reads the slow motion and all.
Video.
This is video, photo,
Portrait.
and you can take portrait shots.
Nightscape.
Now Nightscape is using low light,
Google Lens button.
and it has Google Lens, which is nice.
Timer.
And timer you
Timer
can
button.
set.
Flash.
You can turn flash on, off, auto.
Flash button. Super macro off.
Super macro.
Super macro off button. Aspect ratio.
And this is the aspect ratio. So if you're a pro photographer, you could set settings in there, but I'm not going into that.
Aspect ratio button. Unlabeled button. Switch camera button.
And again,
Unlabeled
there's this unlabeled button. I don't know what it does.
Switch camera button.
And there's a switch camera. You can switch from back end to front camera.
Unlabeled. Gallery button.
So one of these unlabeled buttons is the shutter button. That is the most inaccessible thing. Okay, now let's see if OnePlus tells you if there is a face or something.
Switch camera. Unlabeled button.
So I'm pointing at my face, but nothing is being said. It's an arm's length from the face and nothing is being said. Let's switch the camera and see.
Aspect ratio button. Aspect ratio. Super macro off button. Super macro. Super aspect ratio. Unlabeled button. Switch camera button.
And it switched to front camera, and even that does not tell you that there is a face.
Unlabeled button. Camera. Settings.
Okay, so the top unlabeled button
Unlabeled button.
takes
Photo.
you to
Heading.
settings,
Smart scene recognition. Back button.
and
Out of list.
there's a
Navigation bar.
lot of things there.
Mirrored selfie photo. Check on.
But
Switch. 4
luckily
list. 89 camera.
things are very accessible here.
Smart scene recognition. Intelligent. Mirror. Long press shutter. Record video. Video. Heading 6 of 18. Back button. Out of. Camera. Switch camera. Unlabeled.
The unlabeled button under the switch camera will be the shutter button. Okay, so the unlabeled button under the switch camera button is the shutter button. It can be labeled.
Top back menu. Add label. In list.
Add label.
Add label. Label text. Edit box. Out of. Keyboard. Voice input.
Take photo.
Cancel. Okay. Button. Camera. Take photo.
And that should now be labeled. So yes, OnePlus camera is really, it's inaccessible, but they're working on it, and we'll have to report bugs to the OnePlus developers. But I don't know what OnePlus does, because on the OnePlus 7 Pro, things are more accessible. It does not announce the face and all, but it's very, like, everything is labeled properly. So that was the short demonstration of the OnePlus camera.